Hey guys, welcome to the Titan Hub. It's 12th Titan for Life, and I'm here on Frostcast recording a PvP tourney. 898 Snowman just decided to host this PvP tourney. The prize is 32 diamond blocks. It's a 2v2 tournament. I'm going to be in it at some point. I think he's down there figuring out who's going to be in it next. But I'm going to be in it at some point. They just had the first match, and I don't know if it's bracket or not. I'm assuming it is. That it's like single elimination bracket. Okay, Dark Flash Pro and whoever his teammate was won that last game. So, alright, so next fight is Cope and Hunty against Blacktop and Ganon. So, I'm gonna see if I can TP down to watch it. If he can, I can just, if he doesn't let me, I'll just watch it from up here. Oh, slash TP, slash him. There we go. So I'm actually a little sick right now. That's why my voice might sound a little weird. But, alright, he's going to TP me down. Alright, so now I can watch it. So, I guess, okay, so I have to stay up here. So I'm up here watching the tournament, down here watching. And so I'm recording. So what do I want to talk about while we're waiting for my turn? Well, my server's going great. That automated donation shop, that the promotion I mentioned in my last video is still going on, still going strong. So be sure to take advantage of that. Also, the new friend system on Frostcast, I guess I can introduce to you now, is pretty awesome. You have slash friend. I think it's a custom plugin called FriendPad. I don't know if FriendPad is custom or if it's a bucket plugin. So all right. So we're gonna get to watch this, and I think it's Cope and Hunty against Ganon and that other guy, Blacktop, that doesn't have any armor. And so how you add a friend is, I don't think I've added K-Tine yet. Let me add him. So you type slash friend invite K-Tine, and it sends him an invitation. And when he chooses to accept or decline your friend request, it will give you his response in green chat, that color of the member name. See, K-Tine accepted your invite, your friends. Yay. So it's a pretty cool system, and all the commands slash friend add, or no, there's no friend add. That's what kind of bugs me. It's friend invite. I'd rather them change that to friend add, just to be more like other servers. But it's friend invite, and then it's friend add friend remove for a friend you don't want anymore. And so if someone else sends me a friend request, I'll show you what you can do. I keep typing slash TP for some reason. I don't know why. I guess I'm used to doing it so much on my server. But, so I'm just going to show you what it does when someone sends you your friend request. As soon as O'Breezy sends me one. And I guess this fight has already started. There it goes. And it's turned into 1v1 at this point. Ganon is, well, Huddy's actually not doing half bad on Ganon right there. Yeah, he got Ganon. Alright, so as we watch Blacktop get wrecked, we're going to see, so you just type T to open your chat and click accept. You don't even have to use slash friend accept. You can, but you can just click accept, and it accepts. Simple as that, right? Ooh, we got it up close and personal right here. I think Blacktop's about to get killed. Yeah, Blacktop's dead. He's just getting 2v1. That's the only thing about 2v1 or 2v2 tourneys is that the first player to die, their teammate is pretty much guaranteed to die unless they're like really good at PvP. So speaking of HG Legend, as you see E-Dog type in chat, I'm actually going for HG Legend this month. Currently, I think I'm actually in 4th. As soon as this is over, I'm gonna go do some more work towards that, and tonight into tomorrow, and trying to get HG Legend. I don't really even care about keeping it. I just want it once so that I can say I've been an former HG Legend, and get my head in the Hall of Heads for just once. But so I am going for HG Legend, and I epically failed at top voter last month. I got 9th place, I think, which gets like 10 diamonds, or I'll tell them that I want my prize in Frostonians, however many of those they'll give me, because the diamond prize is pretty ridiculous. And alright, I guess that one's over. So, yeah, I don't think I have anything in that ender chest left over. I used to have a bunch of stuff in there that I just never got. Alright, so... They're trying to kill each other. Okay, so I guess we'll figure out who's next as they finish their 1v1. This is interesting. 2 teammates fighting to the death. Oh, Hunty wins it all. Okay, so while he slash INVCs everybody and puts everybody's armor in, we'll hope that I'm next in this. I'm hoping I get a good teammate. Maybe I'll even get Evan on my team. I don't know. So, let's see. Oh, and that's what's cool about it too. You get a notification every time they leave a server and every time they join a server. So it'll say like see like that. You're alone. She left the hub, and she joined Hunger Games. So that's pretty cool. They fit that friend pad plug in to be cross server. I don't know if there's really anything to talk about. The Titans or NFL. Let's talk about that. St. Louis Rams signed Kenny Britt. That's impressive. Jeff Fisher, not just the St. Louis Rams. Jeff Fisher and the St. Louis Rams. So, yep. All right, so there's been 4, 8, 16. Wait, 4, 8, yeah, 16. How many people are in this? This is how I thought there were only like 11 people doing this. I guess there's 4 2v2s just started off. So 4 times 2 is 8 times 2. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I get it now. So 4 times 4. Okay, so 16 people he needed. So we'll get in on the next one. So the way this bracket is looking now is it's K. No, who is it? Just one. It was okay. Cope and Hunty will be next, and so Cope and Hunty moved on, and then Dark Flash Pro and whoever his teammate was moved on, and so now it's Keotine and O'Breezy against BTW and D-Wade. D-Wade's actually a pretty good PvPer, so this will be interesting to watch. I think Keotine's pretty good too, but I'm not too sure about O'Breezy, whether or not she's a good PvPer or not. So this will be an interesting fight to watch. Okay. Alright, I guess this is about to start. So let's watch this. I wish I could get a better view than this. 10 seconds. Oh, and that's what's new. The reason I don't have any hunger, or I haven't lost any hunger, is because they have finally, after I suggested it, and probably about 100 other people suggested it. Disabled hunger in the lobby. That was the most annoying thing in the world, and they finally disabled it. So that's I'm definitely glad about that. So back to the NFL. The St. Louis Rams and Jeff Fisher signed Kenny Britt. My only issue with that, he's physical, he's fast. His concentration just lacked immensely last year. It was pathetic how poor his concentration was. He'd be wide open, and the commentators on television would say, there's Fitzpatrick throws, Kenny Britt wide open, and he drops it. It's third down. But it was pitiful how often he dropped passes. That was the only issue. They had just released him because his contract was up and they didn't want to pay him the money, they had three good receivers, that'd be different. But they cut him for terrible performance. Not like, well, we're looking for an elite receiver and you're just an average receiver. He was awful. He didn't catch any passes. I believe he can get better with time, and that he'll eventually, I think he will get back to where he was, but he was just horrible, and the organization just decided they didn't want to reward that awful play with a new contract, and I backed them up 100% on that. And there's another friend joining Hunger Games. So moving on from that, whoa, hey, I'm not in the tourney, not in the tourney, hey, not in the tourney, not in the tourney. Watch out, watch it. I got combat tagged. So Alright, aside from that, the Titans, we can talk about their free agency moves. The first one they did, Dexter McCluster, and Coach Wisenhunt said they see him as a running back, much like Danny Woodhead was for the San Diego Chargers last year with Coach Wisenhunt. I like the move. Again, releasing Chris Johnson. I think he's a better he can catch out of the backfield, obviously, as a running back. He can play slot receiver. He's a lot like Reggie Bush, except the physical element isn't exactly there like it is for Reggie Bush. So you could pitch for him either way. So after that, they signed. Who was it they signed after McCluster? I think they signed Wesley Woodyard next. Yeah, they signed Wesley Woodyard next. He's been Denver's captain for years, and his performance is always well. He's a leader. He reminds me a lot of Bernard Pollard in the way that he's a leader, but he backs up his leadership with good play on the field, and that's what you always want with one of those leader players. You want players that are gonna wear and own the C patch, but you don't want like your leaders to be the worst players out there. This 2v2 is still going on, impressively. K-O-Teen, I think, might have BTW. But, so, after Woodyard, they signed Michael Orr, and this is really my first issue I had with them. I like the sign, obviously, Wisenhunt and the staff saw something in Michael Orr when they signed him. They liked him. They liked some element of it, whether or not it be physical, his strength, or his love for the game. They saw something in him. They liked him because you don't just pay a random person off the street $20 million, which they paid Orr. But his performance has lacked in the last few years, and that's really why I have the issue, is because his performance lacked, but I just got killed. Um, Why do I keep using /TP? Alright, there we go. Evan teleported me. But, so, they saw something in him, and I think they can fix it, or fix him. Again, his performance is lacked. I knew he was good in college. He was a first-round pick by the Baltimore Ravens back in '07 or '08. And he's still young, and we need a young tackle, and whether or not he is Dave, I think they're thinking of him as Dave Stewart's replacement instead of putting Byron Stingley in that position. They signed Orr, so they're gonna have a veteran player to put in that position. And yep. So after they kind of went quiet for a while, released Ryan Fitzpatrick, which I'm completely 100% against. I have no justification for that situation. I know Houston is very thankful that we released Ryan Fitzpatrick, but we signed Charlie Whitehurst, which there's some players in the NFL. They're like really, honestly, three groups. There's group one, it's your starters, your Jake Lockers, your um, Jake Locker, Andrew Luck, all the starting quarterbacks, franchise quarterbacks that they've said this is our starting quarterback. Then you have the back and forth guys, your Matt Hasselbacks, your Ryan Fitzpatricks, all those players that they're the veteran backup that you have because you know they can come in at any situation and play. And then you have Josh McCown could be last year could be one of those players, and I think he technically still is. But then you have your your backups. They are a backup by title. Charlie Whitehurst is one of those players. You know, Luke McCown, Chase Daniels, all those players that they know they're going to be a backup for the rest of their career. Hopefully they won't. I wish them the best, but they think they're going to be a backup for the rest of their careers, and that's my mouse making it do that. But and Charlie Whitehurst is one of those players, and I don't know if necessarily he could just come right in and play. Okay, I get Commander Cool, and we don't have that hard a fight. That's good. I don't think I've ever killed someone in a PvP tourney before. So let's chest this stuff. I don't need any of it really, but I'll put it all away. And so, but I wish Charlie the best this year. I don't necessarily think he was the best option, but I wish him the best, of course. And so, after Charlie, they've made really one final move, and that's the signing of linebacker and defensive lineman Sean Phillips. Great sign. He's fast for defensive lineman. He has some obviously not some speed to him. He's not like going to run a track race or anything. But he does have some speed to him, I guess you could say. He's fast for defensive lineman. He's very versatile. Again, as I said before, he can play linebacker as well as defensive end. And everybody said we need a pass rusher, and he'll do well. He can, again, for the third time, he's very versatile. He can play linebacker and defensive lineman. He'll be a great, I think, Ropati Pitoa will be a great compliment to him on that right side. But definitely, I agree with that decision, and I'm glad it was made. I've been waiting for them to sign Phillips, and I'm glad they finally did. Hey, let me look at what enchants I have. I think this is probably, my guess is Pro 4, yeah, and then Sharp 5, yep. Okay, so I guess we're about to play Hunger Regen, so there's no need for that steak, but whatever. Alright, I can't use my deathmatch strategy, just hanging back. Alright, I guess we're targeting Flyman. No! Dang it! Dang it! Dang it, he was horrible. Well, that wasn't fun. I did not enjoy that. Well, I guess that's the end of this for me. We enjoyed a talk about the NFL, and we enjoyed Commander Cool 222 getting wrecked, and then me getting wrecked because of that, because I got 2v1'd. And again, 2v2 tourneys are boring in my opinion, because the first person that dies, the second person is pretty much dead too. Alright, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe. Check out my server. Again, my server IP is the TitanHub.mcpro.co. Again, that's the TitanHub.mcpro.co. Thanks for. I already said that. Goodbye, I guess is the last thing I can say. So, yeah, see ya.